Had a good question asked and sports related. Who had more of a dominance with their bad boy persona? Was it the bad boy Pistons that won those two chips in the late 89 and 90? Or was it the Chicago Bears defense of 85? Which was more dominant with their defense? And that's a good question because I was a fan of both. I have got to say, if we go by 1 year wonder, it's the Bears. But if I'm going in totality, it's the Pistons. Remember, 4 straight Eastern Conference Finals appearances, 3 straight finals. And you can make the case they got robbed in that Laker Finals in '88 when Isaiah played on that one leg. That was a pretty special situation because they imposed their will. Their style of play was the way of the NBA in totality. Now, they adopted that persona from the old Raiders, but they had this persona that couldn't be beat. That Bears team, there is a team that came a year before which people don't never talk about, and that's the San Francisco 49ers, who won the Super Bowl, and they were 18-1, and they had their own version of the fridge and everything. And it's ironic, too, because you think with Montana and Ronnie Lott and Roger Craig, and Bill Walsh as the coach, they'd been a little bit more star-studded with more happening. But it didn't work that way. That Bears team had more of an iconic kick. They had more of an iconic feel. It's kind of strange. Usually the more glamour cats would have had more of the love, but it was actually the Bears that got the nod in this. They were more charismatic. Go figure. Anyway, that bad boys Pistons team, though, did cement it. And it does say something about going to 3 straight finals, winning 2 chips, representing the East 3 straight years. It does say something. Because for all the greatness of that Bears 85 defense and that 46 defense that Buddy Ryan and Mike Ditka put together with all those great talents, they only won 1 chip, which is still great. It still carries weight. However, it's kind of seen as kind of didn't get the full tilt. They never went back. And there was a strange thing in the 80s that teams that had great defenses, like the Bears won 1, the Eagles never did win. The 49ers racked up rings and had a great defense. The Giants did too, and Washington did too. But it did 1 ring for that Bears team, which you can make a case. But it's kind of funny. Ray Lewis and them got 2 rings separate years, and their defense was dominant. Tampa Bay only got 1 with their defense. Sometimes dominant defenses, when you hold them in high regard, but you got 1 ring to show, which is still great. Don't get it twisted, because you at least win 1. But sometimes you get kind of hypnotized, like, how come you didn't win more? So asking me who had the better surge, I got to say the bad boy Pistons, because they got multiple runs with what they had. Left a lasting impact. Now, that, don't get it twisted. The 85 Bears team with the video and the Super Bowl shuffle and all that is timeless. Right about now, we're coming up, believe it or not, on almost the 40th anniversary almost of that dynasty, that dynamic 1-year wonder run, the 1-year wonder dynasty. But it didn't get where you think it would have gotten. That's the ironic thing about it. So I have to say the bad boy Pistons finished it up. But it's a great question, because sometimes you can take a great run in one sport compared to another, and then kind of like, which one hit you harder? But Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars and them and Chuck Daly hit hard. And with Dennis Rodman and Rick Mahorn for 1 run, James Buda Edwards, Vinnie Johnson, Michael Webb. You just got to give the due that these cats was on something else. They were something special. So that's the answer. But it's a great question. But anyway, please tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another and share it if you like. Hit that membership, because when you do questions like this, I bring forth to you. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.